eternal Word of God. We should not be surprised then that when it came time for the God of heaven to have a physical dwelling place on earth, he would be very specific about what that home would be. The children of Israel had been miraculously delivered from Egyptian captivity. Moses negotiated with Pharaoh 10 plagues worth of back and forth between them. Ultimately, there was the Passover sacrifice and finally the Exodus. Hi everyone, good day. How are you all doing at this time? I'm going to cook some macaroni. For the first part, put some water on the stove. This is what I'm going to look for. Let me go way up in the top of the cupboard. Once you add these in the macaroni, onions, garlic, chicken on slices, cutting up some onion, A few bit of garlic. Onion and garlic. Put this to soak. Okay, water is boiling up. Now I'm going to add the macaroni. going to add a little salt in the pot. Maggi seasoning. Cooking oil. Butter. Let's cover the macaroni cook now. I put in the additional ingredients in it. Let's go and cut up the chicken on slices. We don't tower it properly though. I still in it. Let me add it in a bigger container. Onion, garlic, and slices. Then we'll be adding this. That's my ingredients. Don't have to follow what I do. Anything can be added. Let me check my pan. In the meantime, I'm gonna read a book for you guys while the macaroni is cooking. Hope you enjoyed it. The name of this book is Heaven to Earth. I'm gonna read one chapter for today. This chapter is very long, so I'm gonna just read just 2 pages of this chapter because the story is long. So the topic of this chapter is, this is chapter 1, and the name of this chapter is the Tabernacle Story. Let's go dive into it. God is a God of detail. Science tells us there are over 100 million stars in our galaxy alone, and that there may be over 125 more galaxies in the universe with equal or more stars in each. Psalm 147 verse 4 from the King James Version tells us he not only numbers the stars, but he calleth them all by their names. That's detail. Take a walk through a garden or a forest and try to count the different shades of green. That's detail. Genesis tells us about those in the beginning days. One of the tasks assigned to Adam was to name the animals. Creative detail at its finest. The Bible itself contains 66 books by more than 40 authors and spans more than 1,600 years. The Bible is evidence of God's attention to the finite details when you realize it is the inerrant, eternal Word of God. We should not be surprised then that when it came time for the God of heaven to have a physical dwelling place on earth, he would be very specific about what that home would be. The children of Israel had been miraculously delivered from Egyptian captivity. Moses negotiated with Pharaoh 10 plagues worth of back and forth between them. Ultimately, there was the Passover sacrifice, and finally, the Exodus. Exodus 13 and 14 tell us the story of the God-led route they took. God led them not through the way of the land of the Philistines, but through the way of the wilderness of the Red Sea. Exodus 13 verse 17 to 18. From the beginning of this journey, the Lord went before them by day in a pillar of cloud to lead them the way, and by night in a pillar of fire to give them light, to by day and night. Exodus 13 verse 21. That pillar, whether cloud or fire, was always there. In addition to giving them light, perhaps it was also to remind them that Jehovah God was in fact leading them every step of their journey. However, they still had their doubts. When the path they traveled led them to the shore of the Red Sea, and they found themselves with water in front of them, and the armies of Pharaoh is at pursuit behind them, they had one question for Moses, because there were no graves in Egypt. Hast thou taken us away to die in the wilderness? Exodus 14 verse 11. Moses, their God called and God chosen leader, had an answer for them. Fear ye not, stand still and see the salvation of the Lord, which he will shew to you today. For the Egyptians whom ye have seen today, ye shall see them again no more forever. The Lord shall fight for you, and he shall hold your peace. Exodus 14, verse 13 to 14. I'm going to stop there. Just 2 pages I'm reading because the story is very long. So I will not go further until about tomorrow. So hope you enjoy that 2 page of this chapter. Let's continue with my cooking. Yeah, this is the book. And again, the chapter I just read, part of the chapter, which is the tabernacle story of chapter 1. On my back, my pants, the macaroni. Yes, it's cooked. Turn down the pot a little. Let's add this stuff in it now. This is it. And now I'm going to add the mackerel. Mackerel time. One more. Let's add some ketchup. All right. I'm going to stir the pot now. This is it. Going to now cover it and let it it simmer though. I don't need any more ketchup in it. That's how I want it. Let's cover the pot. Push up these little dishes. Let me check my pot. This is it. Soon time to turn it off. share. Here it is. I'm gonna sit and eat now. Ready to eat. Ready to eat. Let's enjoy this meal.